Hey guys, welcome to my channel, or hi if you're new. It's Libby. Today I'm going to be doing my November wrap up and my December hopefuls. I'm doing hopefuls instead of TBR because my reading this year has been chaotic. So I'm going to do hopefuls instead, but we're going to start off with my November wrap up because I only read one book in November and thoroughly enjoyed it. So I have book two on my hopefuls in December. So I read Love Light Farms by B.K. Borison in November and thoroughly enjoyed this. This was the only book I read, and I think I gave it a 4 stars. This follows our main character, Stella, who wants to own the Christmas tree farm, and then on her application, she says she has a boyfriend, and they own it together, and then in reality she doesn't have a boyfriend, so she recruits her best friend Lucas to help her win over this influencer that is supposedly to help save her Christmas tree farm. And then things go from there. Stuff starts to happen on the farm, and our two main characters start to fake date when reality one has feelings for the other. They both have feelings for the other, and they're just too stubborn to admit it. But really enjoyed this. Highly recommend. Do keep in mind, if you're not a fan of spiciness in your books, this does have a little bit of spice in it. So this was the only book I read in November, which was this one, and thoroughly enjoyed it. So now that we have November talk out of the way, we're going to get to my December hopefuls. Now, I do have one book that I'm currently reading, and I know I'm going to finish tonight, which is, we're on December 6th. So this book is, I'm going to finish this tonight. Can't Spell Treason Without Tea by Rebecca Thorne. I'm thoroughly enjoying this. This one's most likely going to be a 4-star read. We follow our two main characters. One is a Rena who works for the Queen. She's the Queen's right-hand person. And then we have our main character, Kathleen, who is a mage, and she is the most powerful mage in this world. She has responsibilities and everything, and then the two of them decide to flee the Queen's court one day and live in a neighboring town. Rena changes her name. They open a bookshop, and it serves tea. I am not going to say any more, but this is thoroughly really good. I am really enjoying this. This also has LGBTQ plus representation in here. So if you're sensitive to the topic, then obviously this isn't for you. But if you like the topic, then go for it. This is a cozy fantasy, so thoroughly enjoying this book, and this will get finished tonight. Then I have Jennifer Lynn Barnes, Games Untold by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. I don't know too much about this one. I'm going to keep it that way. This is the Barnes & Noble exclusive edition, so it matches all of my other books in the series. So in this one, we have discover the mind-blowing romantic world of power, puzzles, majesty, mystery, and a life-death secrets. The four Hawthorne brothers and the Harris, who inherited their billion-dollar grandfather's fortune. There is always another mystery to be solved, and it's always another game to be played. And when you love the way the Hawthornes love, there is no going back. That was just the back cover, so I am excited to read this. So we follow Hannah Rooney is, despite the Hawthornes, responsible for her sister's death. So this is before the series. Okay. And then we follow we follow Nash. He's the oldest brother. And then we follow Jamie, Jameson Hawthorne, and Avery. And then I think this is a short story novella collection. I want to say, yes, it's a short story novella. There's puzzles all out in here. Oh my goodness. Okay. I am definitely reading this in December. This is definitely going to get read. And, oh my, look at that. Would you just look at that? She does it again, and there's the timeline. And oh my, okay, this is definitely getting read in December. So I have Games Untold. These books take me at least 1 to 2 days to read, if not 3. But I have Games Untold. Then I have Spy Family, which is a manga. I have volumes 10 and 11 of Spy Family. And if I can get my hands on volume 12 will be in here. And here we follow our main character, Twilight, who is known as Lloyd Voyager. And his new mission at the beginning of this is to create this perfect family. He adopts a daughter, finds a wife, and goes from there. But his adopted daughter, Anya, is a telepath. So that means she can hear everybody else's thoughts around her. And so she gets all of these jumbled thoughts as well as her own. And then Lloyd is a spy, and the wife he chose is an assassin. But the wife doesn't know he's a spy, and he doesn't know she's an assassin. But the daughter knows because she's a telepath. And his daughter has to get into this high prep school and gets close to the son of the target Lloyd is trying to take out. But the series is really good. I'm looking forward to continuing with these two and possibly volume 12 if I can find it and go from there. But yes, manga, back to my manga kick. I also have more manga on here, which is Death Note Volume 3, Death Note Volume 4, Black Editions. Now, this series is quite dense to explain, but we have our main character, Light. And in the first volume, he finds a notebook called the Death Note. And when you write a name inside this notebook, either the next day or a few hours after, the person is dead. So, and everybody in the government system in this book is trying to figure out who's doing all these killings, what's causing it all, and it's a teenager. But he's only writing the names of bad people in the book. So, but yeah, this is good so far. I am currently on volume 3, which is volumes 5 and 6. 4 is 7 and 8. And I have to get volumes 5 and 6, and then I have this series done. But yeah, Death Note, I still need to watch the anime. So, and these take no time to read, even though they are thick, they still take no time to read. Then I have In the Weeds by B.K. Borison. This is book 2 in this series, the Lovelight Farms series. And I don't know too much about this one. I want to go into this one blind, but Sarah Adams blurbed it. The Lovelight Farms series is my happy place. So And I've heard really good things about this book in particular, so I'm very excited to get to it this month and go from there. But this one we follow Evangeline St. James, who we meet in the first book, and then we follow Bucket, who we also meet in the first book. So, I'm excited to read this. Then I have The Wedding Witch by Erin Sterling. This is book 3 in this XX series. Not sure what it's called. But in this book particular, we're following Bowen Penhall, and he's studying ancient magic on a mountaintop in Wales. And when his friend Declan, who happens to be a ghost, asked him to attend a Yuletide wedding at a grand escape in the Welsh countryside, Bowen attends. And then that's all I'm going to say because the blurb is a little, and this takes place around Christmas time, I want to say. So, but yeah, I'm excited to read it. This is short. This is quite short. I can't wait to get to this one. So I might leave this for the weekend when I'm really busy, and then I can just read. And the font is quite huge, so I'm excited to get back into Erin Sterling's writing. Now that I own this one, I do want to get the XX and the Kiss Curse, which I've read and really enjoyed. So, got this one. 3 more books, and then we're done. I have The Christmas Tree Farm by Laurie Gilmore. This is the 3rd book in this series. And the, what is this called? I don't know what series this is called. But it's a small town series. But this one, we're following our main character, Kira, who buys a Christmas tree farm even though she hates Christmas. We also follow our other main character, Bennett, who is on vacation. Oh, it's the Dream Harbor series. Who is on vacation visiting his sister in the Dream Harbor, and we meet Ben in the first book because he is related to our main character in the first book who owns the Pumpkin Spice Cafe. So in this, it's just them, and somehow Ben gets trapped at Kira's Christmas tree farm when a snowstorm hits, and stuff goes from there. I did start this, but I'm not very far in. I'm on page 12. So, that's it. Chapter 2. So hopefully I can get this done this month. I also have Bookshops and Bone Dust by Travis Baldree. I was supposed to read this last month, but didn't. So I'm going to try and read it this month. This is the prequel to Legends and Lattes, now that I'm getting into cozy fantasy. This one's another cozy fantasy, and hopefully I will like it as well. So, I don't know anything about this one. V is a young, battle-hungry Orr, but her career is more nutritious. Okay. All I know is they open a bookshop. And that's it. All I know is V opens a bookshop. That's all I know. So. And then the last book I'm also already in the middle of, and it's my most anticipated release of 2024, and I haven't finished it yet. And that is The Dust Jacket's Not On. Because I don't read with the dust jacket's on, and I'm using my Alice magnetic bookmark. I'm reading Throne of Secrets by Carrie Maniscalco. This is her next book in this interconnected series that she's got going on right now. And this one follows, what's his name? Clayton? I cannot pronounce these names at all to save my life. This one follows Prince Gluttony and Adriana. Yes. So, and in this one, dragons start attacking, and our prince is holding a competition to find his wife. And in reality, I think he already found the person, but it is what it is. I'm enjoying this. I am on chapter 26, page 259. So I should definitely finish this in December. I read a bulk of it in November. So, but they should get finished in December. So, yeah. But those are my December hopefuls and my lonely book that I read in November. Let me know down below if you guys read any of these. Let me know your thoughts. Like, subscribe, stay a while, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.